How to correctly measure for made-to-measure curtains on a pole with eyelet heading. To order your made-to-measure curtains, you'll need to know two important measurements: your pole width and your finished curtain length, known as the drop. You'll need a tape measure and a pencil and paper. On the paper, draw the window and name the pole width and curtain drop to avoid any confusion, or alternatively, download and print our measuring guide. Firstly, measure the width. To measure the width, measure the full width of the pole between, but not including, the finials. The finials are the decorative pieces which cap each end of the pole. Note down your measurement as the pole width. Please note that eyelet curtains can only be hung on certain poles and are not suitable for use with curtain tracks. The pole thickness should be no more than 35 mm in diameter to allow the eyelets to slide along it effectively, and the finials should ideally be 40 mm or more in diameter to act as end stops to prevent the end eyelets at the outer edges of the curtains from sliding off the pole. Now measure the drop. To measure the drop for eyelet heading, measure from the top of the pole to the point where you want the bottom edge of the curtain to finish. This can either be at the sill length, below the sill length, or to the floor. If you are measuring for full-length curtains with an eyelet heading, you will need to leave a small clearance from the floor to allow the columns of fabric created by eyelet heading to fall correctly without touching or knocking up on the floor at all. Take a 1 to 1.5 centimeter clearance off the full-length measurement. Note down your final measurement as your finished drop. When ordering your made-to-measure eyelet curtains, enter the pole width in the top measurement box on the order page, and enter the finished drop in the bottom box. Please note that eyelet curtains have a 3 to 4 centimeter stand-up of fabric above the curtain pole. Do not allow for this in your final measurement. Simply enter the measurement from the top of the pole to the finished hem length as the finished drop. Click the Calculate Price button and ensure you tick the checkbox for pencil pleat heading in the next step of the easy-to-use ordering process before you proceed any further. Terry's Fabrics. Transform your home for less.